Welcome back to the channel, K-DramaHaventv family. Today's story is all about the woman who has been dominating timelines, headlines, and hearts across Korea, Moon Ga-young. Recently, every little thing she does has become the hottest topic in the country. Her gaze, her smile, her subtle gestures, even the way she turns her head or lifts her hand, everything has suddenly become the internet's favorite obsession. And honestly, once you see what people are talking about, you'll understand exactly why Korea cannot stop buzzing about her. So let's get right into it. Moon Ga-young has always been admired for her elegance and natural beauty, but the way she's been capturing attention lately feels different. It's like the entire nation collectively woke up and said, wait a minute, she's glowing differently. It started with clips from her latest public appearances, award shows, interviews, fan meetings, drama events. Every time she stepped into a room, every camera instantly locked onto her. Not because she was trying to stand out, but because she carries herself with this soft, magnetic presence that makes people stop and stare without even realizing they're staring. One moment that really took off online was a close-up video of her simply listening during a panel. She wasn't even speaking. She was just paying attention. But the way her eyes softened, the way her smile gently formed when she agreed with something, and the little tilt of her head, it looked like something straight out of a cinematic close-up. Fans started clipping that tiny moment and sharing it with captions like, "How can someone look this enchanting while doing absolutely nothing?" And that alone sparked thousands of comments. Then there was the clip where she greeted fans with this warm, subtle wave. A small gesture, just her hand coming up, fingers slightly curled, smile gentle and sincere. But that wave ended up trending because people said it looked like she was greeting someone she genuinely missed. It wasn't the typical idol fan service style wave. It was soft, affectionate, and fully in the moment. That wave alone became a meme, a reaction gif, a viral clip, and even inspired a hashtag. Only Moon Ga-young can cause this much chaos with a 2-second wave. But what really pushed the hype into overdrive was the gaze. And if you're a long-time fan, you already know exactly what I mean. Moon Ga-young has that signature gaze, deep, calm, slightly curious, and incredibly expressive. She doesn't need dramatic eye makeup or exaggerated expressions. Her eyes tell stories all on their own. In the past few weeks, fan cams of her just looking at co-stars, fans, or interviewers have gone viral. People say her gaze feels like she's looking right into your soul. Others describe it as comforting, others as breathtaking. One comment said, her gaze feels like a warm cup of tea on a rainy day. Another said, she looks at people like she's truly listening. And that sincerity is what makes her so unforgettable. During a recent interview, she made eye contact with the host as she answered a question, and the host even admitted afterward that he felt like time paused for a second, because she has this way of making whoever she's speaking to feel important. And that's what sets her apart. She isn't just pretty. She is present, fully present, and that presence has now become one of the hottest topics in Korea. But let's talk about her smile too, because that alone could power an entire city. Moon Ga-young doesn't smile with just her lips, she smiles with her whole face. Her eyes soften, her cheeks lift, and there's this subtle warmth that spreads across her expression. It's not overly done. It's not forced. It's that kind of gentle smile that makes you unconsciously smile back. Someone posted a slowed-down clip of her smiling at a fan, and the comment section exploded with people saying things like, "This cured my stress," "This made my week," and "She has the kind of smile you fall for instantly." And then we have the gestures. The secret gestures everyone is talking about. These aren't dramatic or exaggerated. They're tiny, tiny movements, barely noticeable unless you're paying attention. But fans have been watching closely. One of these gestures is the way she tucks her hair behind her ear. She does it when she's shy, when she's thinking, or when she's listening carefully. And every time she does it, the internet melts. Another gesture is the way she presses her lips together softly when she's trying not to laugh. It's subtle, almost unintentional, but incredibly charming. It makes her look both elegant and playful at the same time. Fans love how unfiltered and natural it is. One fan said, "The reason she goes viral so often is because everything she does feels sincere, not calculated." And that's exactly it. Moon Ga-young is not trying to go viral. She's not intentionally putting on a performance. She's just being herself, calm, thoughtful, expressive, and naturally charismatic. People are drawn to authenticity.
Hello besties, join me as I cook my Sunday rice. So here I'm done cooking the rice. We meant to put the veggies. So here I'm adding my veggies.
Red carpet, glamorous, radiant, powerful. But in casual settings, she looks soft, approachable, and effortlessly beautiful. She can switch between elegant and cute in seconds. She can go from intellectual to playful with just a small change in expression. And that flexibility, that natural charm, makes her a favorite for everything from dramas to endorsements to variety shows. And speaking of dramas, her acting plays a huge role in why her gaze and subtle gestures are being appreciated so much now. She's known for mastering micro-expressions, those tiny emotional shifts that make a character feel real. People are realizing that those same micro-expressions show up in her real life too. The way she listens, the way she reacts, the way her face softens. Everything feels cinematic. It's like watching a drama, even when she's just attending an event. Recently, comments from professionals in the industry have added even more fuel to the fire. A photographer who shot her at a fashion event said that she doesn't need many takes because she naturally knows how to position her face and express emotion without overthinking it. A stylist mentioned that even in ordinary conversations backstage, she looks effortlessly photogenic. A fellow actor said that talking to her feels calming because she makes you feel truly heard. All these comments help build the image of Moon Ga-young as someone whose beauty goes beyond visuals. It's rooted in presence, emotion, and authenticity. And of course, the public ate all of this up. Clips of her have been circulating nonstop. Her name trends every time she appears somewhere. Fans compile entire videos of nothing but her reactions. Even non-fans admit that she's mesmerizing. People who didn't follow her before are suddenly wondering why they didn't notice her sooner. But the funniest part is this. Moon Ga-young herself seems completely unaware of the chaos she's causing. During one fan meeting, when someone complimented her gesture, she laughed shyly and said she wasn't even aware she did anything special. And that humility is part of why people fall for her in the first place. She doesn't see herself the way the world sees her. To her, she's just being her normal self. But to everyone else, every small movement feels like a scene straight out of a romance drama. In the end, what makes this whole situation so heartwarming is that Moon Ga-young's rise in attention isn't because of controversy, scandals, or marketing stunts. It's simply because people notice something beautiful in her natural behavior, her gaze, her smile, her gestures, her energy. And once people noticed, they couldn't unsee it. So what do you think, K-DramaHaventv family? Have you also fallen under the spell of Moon Ga-young's gaze and gestures? Which of her recent viral moments is your favorite? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know many of you have been talking about her nonstop lately. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Korea's latest obsession, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to K-DramaHaventv, and hit the notification bell so you never miss updates from the world of Korean entertainment. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, stay curious, stay excited, and keep celebrating the stars who steal our hearts with the smallest of gestures.